The only other thing I'd do is go outside the town and clear out that beach area. Which I guess I could actually. I don't really see why not. The Wounded Coast, is that it? The Bone Pit. Why is that flashing? Alright, so hang on, what quest do I have here? I have Tranquility, which I'm not following at the moment. I have, nothing there much. Oh, Loose Ends for Marin, which I'm not going to do. The quest up at Soundamount with a bunch of stuff to do. And then the Wounded Coast here. It's like a side area. Whoa, that's kind of spooky. So this is it, right? Yeah. I need to go further along here just because of...
So, where's your beard, elf?
Huh.
Elves don't grow beards. Huh. I thought maybe you shaved it off in a fit of broody pique. So you're a funny dwarf.
This is you coming to you now, Fenris. Fenris, I've seen you laugh. You're not all brood. Like David Boreanaz in the first series of Angel. Yeah, Fenris has the lighter side, and Varric is basically all lighter side, although I imagine there's a... I don't know, like, Varric seems kind of free and easy at the moment. In terms of people who have problems...
You know, I might be able to give you a hand with that.
Nice.
Easy as pie.
Yeah, in terms of people who have problems, Varric seems to be the less. He just, you know, he wants to protect his brother, and he wants to make money and go along and get good off this, this thing, and aside from that, he just sort of adventures. I mean, he said the reason for coming with us was just for protecting, you know, investments. He thought that we are a good team to side with. But there's definitely a side of him which sort of likes this action stuff. You can tell, you know, he oozes enjoyment out of every situation. He's a jocular character. He's not the type to resent his place in life.
It's nice to see trees again. I'm not really a city girl.
Aren't you? Well, maybe we can move out to a cabin at some time in the future. Oh wait, I'm invested now, what the fuck? Why spiders? Bottleneck. Fuck ye. Come on. Let's get what the venomous guys can get us, shall we? Doesn't make more sense to me. Hello. How you guys doing back there? Fenris, that's an excellent use of your abilities. Wow. Do that more. Who invented these? They're ridiculously tough. Oh, hi, Rona. Attack him! Wow. Oh, he was. It was hard to tell. It was all legs. What's up here? Ooh. A belt. Just a belt. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, glitched for a second there. One could make a life out here. It is interesting. These marches, they seem wilder than a lot of Ferelden, you know? I said this before, like Ferelden landscapes dotted with like old ruins, and yeah, these are old ruins, but look how much they've gone away. It's like time has had far longer to claim these ruins than they had in Ferelden, or at least the environment has just done more, maybe because it's on the coast. It's interesting. I like how different it all feels. At the same time, what happened that made these trees so rubbish? Storytelling and environments. I mean, we're gonna be at limited sort of like ability to do that. Oh shit, we must turn off. We're gonna be at limited ability to do that because I know that the environments in Dragon Age 2 repeat themselves. Which, yeah, that's a shame. It means that we're gonna be able to extract less story from each individual environment, but stuff like this I don't mind so much, as long as they aren't repeating like major well, actually, I think I just saw spiders descend over there. Let's quick save. Yep, I did. Hold. Unhold. Oh, do your thing. That is a perfect scything opportunity, Fenris. Da 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 da. And then Kaboom! That was not as effective as I hoped it would be. What a squishy combat this is.
That was beautiful!
Was it? Who was that? That almost didn't sound like Varric. It sounded like true emotional response as opposed to some snarky comment. So many rings and shit. There's a bit of a mess down here, innit? What's going on over here? Hello? Dalish assassin.
Do you even know her name, Shem? No? It's Delilah. She's dead. And you killed her.
Delilah. I just remember that name.
I was a beast then. A werewolf. I did many terrible things. I'm sorry.
Sorry does not bring my mother back.
I was a victim too, Elf. Of Zathrian's vengeance. Stranger, please calm her down.
A werewolf?
Did I hear you right? You're a werewolf?
I was one, but no longer. Her Dalish keeper cursed some humans with lycanthropy long ago. The disease spread over the years, but the hero of Ferelden freed us.
He does keep himself busy, doesn't he? That's not facing the Darkspawn. Where's his priorities? Look, I mean, I'm having a real hard time separating my emotions from playing Nathan back in the day to this, but he apologized. Werewolf is bestial thing. I feel like this maybe relies a little bit on knowing the circumstances of the previous game as well, because there's no like investigate options there. It's like, what's a werewolf? Are you in control? Can you feel human emotions? Can you feel true love? And there's nothing like that here. It's just like, do what you will, let him go. And obviously, he wasn't in control of himself. I mean, they were to a certain extent. They did feel these emotions, and they were kind of capable of holding back, but it was super difficult because they were infested with the blood of demons, and it was Zathrian's fault that his people survived. And I remember Delilah and how much she suffered, but she was a werewolf as well. So where's the victimization here? He didn't attack and kill her as an elf. She got turned into a werewolf, and that's Zathrian's fault. So, you know, let him go.
He was cursed. You can't blame him for that.
You stand up for him? Fine. Then you will die for him.
Dalish assassin. Revenge. Ugh. Didn't blood beget blood? Come attack me. Come face your deaths. Stupid, needless deaths. Alright, how's people doing? I'll check out Rona going for that guy. You're okay? Actually, no. She is. She's trouble. There you go. And then you do what you will. Do this. There she is. More coming. Yeah, you just chill out there. Do you happen to remember any skills from being a werewolf? Fight them. Fight them, bark or something. Let Rona's example pave the way for your re-werewolfing.
Go down!
God damn, you're freaking tough.
Now you fall!
How are people doing down there? Bethany went down again. I really need to keep a better eye on that. Sorry, Bethany.
It didn't have to come to this. Take this. And thanks.
You're welcome. 50 silver. 50 silver of my time and a reference to Dragon Age Origins. Cool. Yeah, I mean, there were elves back then who wanted to hunt them down. Even right afterwards. Nathan managed to dissuade them. Just saying that, yeah, she has a point. But at some point, like, blood begets blood, and you're never... What the fuck is going on with this? It's a Kunari. The fuck? Never faced these guys before. They're big bastards. Where's Bethany? Bethany? Oh, hell. Nope. Ah, there. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, because like revenge is a cycle, you know. Revenge takes against one person, and there is almost never a point down the line. The only way that ever ends is if the next person victim upon, you know, a mother kills her husband, the daughter of the husband kills the mother, the mother's sister kills the daughter, and so on and so forth. Eventually it takes one person to say, I understand why this happened to the other person, or at least that I'm not going to keep continuing this cycle. And that was the decision that was made at that time. We had the best out. They weren't themselves, they were part demon, they were filled with rage. Whilst I wouldn't go as far to say they had literally no culpability. Because their plan was literally to, we're going to infect the elves deliberately so that Zathreen has to lift the curse to cure his own people. That was their plan. And it was a plan enacted by the Lady of the Forest or whatever she was. I hope you guys don't mind me talking about spoilers. Obviously, there's going to be spoilers. Like, I think I'm just going to say fuck it and, you know. This is Dragon Age 2. I'll keep away from, like, major stuff, but, you know, this is coming up just now. Why are we doing this? We're just in the area. Explorers' rights, I suppose.
Let's do this.
Alright, who are they attacking? Are they attacking me? And how are we doing behind? I'm worried about Bethany getting snuck up on. Is that it? So yeah, the culpability there, but at the same time, the plan that they made was whilst under the influence of this beast. It was as good an out to the situation, as good an excuse to say no more as we would have ever got. So, this is called the Wounded Coast. It's kind of an interesting, treacherous mix of multiple islands and strange sort of stringy walkways. And why are the Qunari out here? Coup de grace, I think. Whilst you're down there. Whilst you're down there. Oh, he's dead. There. I mean, these guys, they're attacking people who are just coming along. Then they are probably these group of undesirables. Not like the ones that moved into the city, hopefully. I should maybe go see them. I'm out here now, I might go do the Sundermount quest. I hear that's a good thing to do early. Just some folks to tell me. Huh. Hope we're not coming across a village. What's with the horns and everything, by the way? These guys definitely look way more monstrous than they did back in Dragon Age Origins. Do you remember Sten? All he was pretty tall. I mean, he was very tall, but... Rona. Oh, you're okay. Hey, focus on me. Stun that guy. He's actually just getting a little bit hairy. Good job, Rona. Alright, Bethany. Where's Bethany? She's all the way down there. Can't imagine she's doing much in the way of damage. Oh, it's an officer. Pay attention to me. What are you doing? Stop it. I think he just rallied. Bethany, you need to get into a place with better position. Fenris, on the main hand, is going aggressive. God damn, this guy is tough. There. What was he doing? He was just kind of waving. Now this guy's all dispirited because he killed his enemy. His enemy? His commander. He's my enemy. Hello? There you go. It's okay, dude. I've had daydreams like that.
Mind if I try my hand at that?
But they're just far better than reality. Ah, plate armor. Oh, inventory full? Oh, shit. Alright, why don't you move stuff to junk? I forgot the helm again. Raider plate. Well, I know I don't want to wear that, so move to junk. And then, bloody butchers. Well, I mean, all this is armor, right? So I can only I can wear it. If I can't wear it, then I can't wear it. So move to jump, move to jump, move to jump. Now, does that free up space? It let me have a thing. Ah, so I've got both these bows. Which one's better? Wow, that one's way better. Because I'm saving these bows until we find somebody. Or should I just head back to town and sell some stuff? I do have a lot of shit. 60 or 60. Oh, I have this too. Avernus' experimental draft. Whoever consumes this elixir gains greater mastery over the body's potential, and I think I did get this here, so just use it. There you go. Attributes, more on strength. I like the idea of doing a lot of damage. I think I'm gonna focus on that for a little bit. There we go. Enough room for that. Plate armor. It's only 2. Yeah, I get a amount of health, but how's it look, just out of curiosity? That's pretty cool, but you know, march about a plate. Good for me. So I mean, is it worth carrying on? Our inventory's just gonna get fuller and fuller. Yeah, it's worth going back. All right, just on the off chance that just filling out last this area makes a difference to that suspicious woman in the bar. Like maybe this is one of the groups of undesirables I'm meant to get rid of. I'm going to... What is this meant to be up here? I was just going to clear the rest of this out, but it's kind of empty. Talvishoth Cavern. What? Oh, these are guards. Right, well. I didn't, I'm obviously not meant to be here yet. Barrel. It's a barrel. So yeah, this is an interesting environment of like twisting coastlines and beaches. No wonder there's so many shipwrecks here. Coming in. I wonder how it relates to where the, oh, is this just the end of the map? I think it is. Wonder how this relates to how to get into Kirkwall, because you have to drive through a bay for that. That's why it's so defensible, right? Will admit some of the lore has definitely slipped my mind. Go to Low-10. Still though, I don't know what. Still, I'm pretty sure that's right.
You know, you cannot wish the Templars away.
I can try.
Is the Circle here truly so terrible an option?
Do you really have to ask that?
You would be kept safe, from others as well as from yourself. And they would be kept safe from you.
I didn't ask for this.
Nobody asks for their fate.
I mean, that's a good point. Would the Circle just forgive her for being an apostate all these years? God, sorry guys. Yeah, if you find me feeling a little bit, if I seem a little off, it's hay fever. As well as coming back to a fucking recording for the first time ever. In the last wee while. Yeah, hay fever. Freaking sucks, dude. Alright, so I need to do some inventory management. It'll take a little bit of time. So I will be back shortly. I'm gonna nip into the hangman to this. Which I might as well... Never mind. I was gonna say I'll do it at night, but I didn't give me the option. Yeah, I'll be back shortly once I've sorted everybody's inventory and make sure we're optimized. So, back in the mill. For all the junk we're picking up, actually not a lot of like truly useful stuff. Which I'm actually okay with. I mean, it's just sort of showing that we are pretty optimized. Plus, you know, there are games out there which take great pride in being the sort of games which, you know, where you have to sort out loot almost every single time you get back to town to make sure you're optimized. And I've done that before, and it is kind of fun, but at the same time, I have better things to do when I'm recording, and obviously I tend to not be attracted to games which take up a lot of time. Because, you know, well, wrist pain and also, like, just fucking busy, dude, like, all the time. Let's sell all the junk. My god, really? It's so much stuff. I had so much junk, how it's only worth 2 gold. Oh well, whatever. Wonder if there's anything worth buying in here. No, I guess not. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping though, so back with you shortly. Hey partner.
I convinced the miners to return to work.
Excellent. I knew you would handle those layouts.
Cool.
Greetings, partner. Business is good.
Good, I'm glad. Give me money. Oh, spirit damage. What I'm doing, like, apart from anything else, I'm looking for, like, better stats for Bethany. Because the moment she's doing cold damage, which is great, but what if we come up against enemies which are immune to the cold? So it'd be nice to have, like, that versatility. These aren't really doing it for me either way, though. I don't have enough money to be thrown around in that way, so let's just leave it for now. What is this? Not sword. That is a fairly... wow. That's a pretty cool and interesting blade, actually. I'm pretty glad I bought that. Nice. Ian's looking badass. Alright. Yep. Alrighty. You know what? Let's do one more thing. We're gonna go into the Hangman at night. See if that one will give us anything this time. I'm actually gonna call this a session. Excuse me.
Don't bother me.
I want to.
Don't bother me.
Damn it. Hello?
Don't mind the drunks. They're friendlier than they look. And they don't bite. Much.
Right, yeah. So that what was that blood on the floor? Just jam?
Just passing through your fine establishment.
You haven't seen our little patrons yet.
Yeah. What is this little friendly establishment? Somebody have a nosebleed? Somebody kneecap a dude? This is old blood.
Drinking from their tab again, huh?
Right. Okay, yeah. So... Hay fever. It's actually really distracting. So I'm gonna call an end to the sesh today. Oh, this is mine. So in this session, we just wander around. It was a little bit of a cleanup session, which is fine. But yeah, like sometimes Dragon Age 2, it feels like I can play for a long time and not really do much of anything. It's been going for an hour and 50 minutes right now, with breaks for, you know, de-hay fevering myself. But what, like, this will be 2 episodes of just sort of wandering and fighting enemies and not really too much interesting happening. At least I don't think so. Like, a good boot bring back into commentary, I suppose, a good practice session, but we didn't really do anything major in our, in the main plot. You know what, we did do a couple of items from the journal. We did complete a couple of quests, but at the same time, we're no richer. Like, this stuff is paying pittance. I'm really starting to worry. Like, I thought selling all that stuff would make a difference. I'm keeping this stuff because, again, for the various reasons that I'm keeping it. It's concerning me. It's concerning me how much little money we're making. Like, the first mission I did with Bethany, that was really lucrative. I got 15 gold from taking down those, what were they, slavers? I think they were slavers. But, yeah, and like, I have not made much money doing anything else since. I've made back 15 gold, but yeah, it's a slow slog, and hopefully I can make it in time and not get myself stuck in some really bad situation where I'm having to take on really seedy jobs just to make the last of the coin. It's possible that will happen, you know? Like, we are sometimes forced to do things which we find less than pleasant. In the next session, though, I think just to for the sake of doing it, unless I think it, well, no. I'm gonna say definitely. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go on this. Deliver Flemeth's amulet to keep Marathari. As I said, somebody said that was a good thing to do. I think this is like the progression to the next chapter, so this is as much of a side thing to the main quest that it does with anything. Plus, having done all this stuff as well, what's this? Oh, Sundermount. Oh, I need to find them as well. You know what, Sundermount is a very lucrative area. I shouldn't worry so much. There's going to be tons to do there. We'll deal with that next time. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next episode. Say goodbye, guys. Bye, guys.